Hello everyone, Minty Bricks here with a tutorial on a Tuesday. This video won't do as well because of that, but I like the way it sounds. Also, I was busy, but that's definitely not the reason why I'm uploading a bit late. Definitely. Anyways, today I'm here to show you how to do mouth animations in your stop motion videos. This is how I do it on my iPhone, so sorry for you computer people, but there are plenty of videos out there that show you how to do it on a computer. So I make my videos on Stop Motion Studios Pro. This is where I actually make all of my stop motions, and I really like this app. Now, I use other apps to edit for different things, such as guns or lightsabers, but this app also has a lot of cool editing features, one of them being adding faces to your minifigs. Also, the footage I will be editing today is from my Shang-Chi video, Shang-Chi. Still gotta get used to that. But, yeah, so that's gonna be from the video that I posted last week. So, it's a little bit of a behind the scenes, I guess. But yeah, this is just how I edit the faces. I did the same technique for all of my videos. And yeah, so let me show you how to do it. So the first step is opening up the app and selecting your footage. And hopefully you recorded all your stuff so you can edit on top of it. Otherwise, I don't know what you're gonna edit on. But yeah, so get your footage ready, scroll through it, listen to how the audio matches up, and then select the frame you want.
Is that all you got?
So I listen to the audio a little bit and I go back and forth between it. Just so I know which frame the voices actually start on. So it seems like I want to do this frame, so you're going to want to put edit, and then hit that plus button, hit faces, and then when you hit edit again, you'll be able to edit the faces. You can see all the mouths and eyes. So you want to scroll all the way to the back and get rid of the eyes by pressing that little yellow button. You just don't want to keep the eyes since our minifigure already has eyes, but you do want to change the mouth. So if you click the mouth part, you can scroll, you see all the options that it has, and I just like to stay towards the front. There's only a few that I use, so like you see like this kind of like row, that's where I start out as. So I always start with this mouth, just because it just opens up the mouth since we already have a setting part where his lips are together. So you just want to show a part where he like opens up his mouth, like starts opening up, and you see like his teeth before he like starts to actually talk. So this is just like the starter one. I just line it up, and there's a lot of like editing features you can use by changing the frame, and I go back and forth between the frames to just make sure that everything lines up okay, and then I know where I'm gonna edit next. I also use the same mouth for every 2 frames, just because I shoot at 15 frames per second. If I don't do that, the mouth movements look a little too fast and it's kind of weird. So this slows it down a little bit and makes it a little more natural. Moving on to the next mouth, you want to choose this one because it's slowly opens up the mouth a little bit. And as you can see, going between frames, that's how you do it. And then you just copy it again, paste it onto the next one, and line it up. So that way the mouth lines up and it's a little more, it's a little slower, so it's not like every single frame a new mouth. And as you can see here, there's a rotating option, and you can just readjust the mouth a little bit, just fine adjustments to keep it looking smooth. So go ahead and copy that and paste it onto your minifigure again, just so you can change to the next mouth, which is this one here. It opens, it's just like a slight adjustment to this mouth. It just slowly opens more, as you can see, toggling between these 2 frames. And then you just want to add that again, paste it, readjust it, and do the same thing. You're going to do this a ton of times, so be patient. Okay, and so for the next mouth, it's literally the same exact one, except for this little tiny tongue. As you can see, there's like a little tiny red mark above the teeth, and so that's just a slight adjustment, but it actually makes it feel like he's really talking because you can kind of see the tongue a little bit. So I just add that one onto the next frame and make sure I readjust it right. Alright, that's looking pretty good between the last 2 frames, so I'm going to copy that face onto the next one again and repeat the process. And so just lining it up, looking between the 2 frames, and that's looking pretty close, but just rotate a little bit. Just these fine little adjustments really really helps sell the talking effect. So I'm going to copy it again, paste it, and edit the mouth. And so we're going to go back down to the last mouth without the tongue. And I just like to scale back down the same way we led up to them talking. We're going to do the same exact mouth movements, but in reverse. So just copying and pasting these ones and like slowly going back down to have the mouth close. So you can see the process of him opening up his mouth, talking, and then closing. And it matches with the words really well. So this is what I always do. And so yeah, have the mouth close a little bit, add to the next frame, copy it, paste it. It's just a time-consuming process, but it's really easy to do. As you can see, it's only like a few simple steps. It's just really making sure you line it up right, and you guys will have great face animations in your videos. Yeah, and so this is just how I do it, and I hope this video helps with you guys. And all of you are able to do this. If you shoot on an iPhone, there's no limiting factor. You can put faces in your videos, and I think it improves animation a ton. So just do this and makes your videos a lot more interesting, and I think it really helps with the overall appeal. So now I like to go back and rewatch the footage
Is that
and
all
make sure
you got?
that the audio lines up. I hope this video helped you guys, and as you can see, that's how you add faces to your videos. If you guys have any more questions about how to do some like the fine adjusting, it's pretty simple to figure out, but if you need any help, just always ask in the comments and I'll be glad to help. Another simple technique to get the faces so they look angry instead of always talking happy is using the rotate button and flipping it all the way over 180 degrees so that way the mouth is upside down. That's how I get the angry talking effect, but I use the same mouth movements. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.